a letter from my lawyer in the other county, which is pretty bad, yesterday or the day before I got it, yesterday, saying that he gets the sense that the longer my sentence is out here, the better my chances are of getting a concurrent plea out there, which is not good because everybody already knows this case is going to end with me not getting any extra time. So we're asking for no time. The probation office is asking for no time. And then to my understanding, what my old lawyer just told me 2 days ago is that the prosecutor is going to be asking for no extra time. She stipulated to that. So I don't know. I don't like this fact that I got this dude as my attorney. I've had a different attorney say he probably doesn't want you to take the plea. He probably wants to go to trial. I'm like, why would he want to go to trial? Because that's more money for him.
Who said that?
Makes perfect sense.
Who said that?
I think it was I think it was my investigator or this other attorney that I'm trying to get on my case. Marcus Finnefrock, Rocky Finnefrock, they call him Rocky. He was telling me, like, yeah, he probably wants to go to trial, man, because it's more money for him. You know, he's court appointed. So if he resolves my plea today and gets off my case next week, he gets no more. His bread and butter stops coming in. But if he stretches this out, takes me through trial, especially through trial, you get paid a lot of money for trial. And he represents me for another 6 months. He's going to get another fucking $15,000 or whatever, you know. So
have you talked to your lawyer about that?
That specifically, no, not yet, because he barely gave me this letter, and like last week he visited and was like, oh, I don't know what you want me to do. I'm like, dude, get a better plea, or get a plea offer at all. You told me last year that she was considering a concurrent plea, so get that. I just want to get out in April. I don't want my release date to change.
Right.
He said I should get all my back time, which is up to 3 or 4 years, depending on whatever 2 cases that I have. And then I got this letter. And it's just, I don't know, I can read between the lines, and it just, like he says, I got the sense that the longer your sentence is in Maricopa County, the more likely it is that they will offer you a concurrent plea here. To me, I read...
Stay there.
What?
They want you to stay locked up, so...
Yeah, and from him, too, is that he's... I'm not really trying to push for you to get a better plea neither, because, you know, you get a good plea and then I get no more money from. So you should, the little pool of lawyers that they pull from, it's fucking so tiny in Pinal County, where he's like my 8th lawyer there or something. And the last one, they took him off my case.
Why you have so many lawyers? So what was you about to say? Within 5 minutes, what? I'm sorry.
They had another lawyer on my case because they just they pull him from they're like, well, and Mr. Soskowski, he just happened to be in the courthouse, so he's in that pool, and there's only like 12 lawyers on that. So for the whole county, all their if you go stray away from their public defender's office, they have to assign you a private attorney, but they can only choose from this small select pool of lawyers, and there's only 12 of them on there. So they're pulling all from the same barrel. Like, right. I throw this guy away, I don't want him no more because it's ineffective, or he's been ineffective, or there's a breakdown in communication. Within 5 minutes, he's going to be appointed to some other indigent attorney's case.
So how come you've had so many lawyers? You said you've had this your 8th one?
This call is originating from the Maricopa County 4th Avenue jail.
Like 8th or 9th. That's including the 2 public pretenders I had. One of them I liked, and I asked actually that she get back on my case. They went off. I got my first one, in service. Ended up filing a complaint against him. And just because of the complaint, Your Honor, he's filed a complaint against me, so the judge took him off my case, which is crazy. I didn't know that's how it works, and that's not how it works out here in Maricopa County. You can make all kinds of complaints out here. I've seen all kinds of crazy complaints out here against attorneys. They will not take them off your case. So I filed other bar complaints against my other attorneys for not communicating with me, and then they just go in. Like the last one I had, David Gregan. I liked the guy. He was cool personally, but as an attorney, he sucked. He wasn't keeping me informed. He just said he filed a state, to my knowledge, he filed a state bar complaint against me, so I'm going to ask to be removed from his case. Motion granted. Then 5 minutes later, I had this guy, James Soslavsky. And then, yeah, it's just, I wish it was like that 17 freaking years ago or 16 years ago when I was in trial. I filed not only a bar complaint against my attorneys who represented me at trial, but I filed a lawsuit against them. And actually, they got served, and then they told the judge, Judge Stevens, they're like, she asked him, did they serve you with a lawsuit? No, Your Honor, he didn't serve. And it was served to them 2 weeks before I have it. The deputy served them. They just lied. And then I find no conflict of interest. There's no lawsuit against them. I'm not going to remove them from your case just because you filed a bar complaint. If I did that for you, everybody would have to do that. And there's case law on that says that just a bar complaint doesn't get you a new attorney. So you don't have a right to a friendly attorney. You don't have a right to have a good relationship with your attorney. It literally says it which is, I think it's bogus, but that's the law.
Like you was saying, we was talking earlier, I asked you, is this something that's happening just to you or to like everyone? And you said certain ones. And I said, what you mean? And you was saying those that have charges against officers, right? So you feel like they are, pretty much singling you out because of this.
Yeah, for that reason and a couple other reasons. I don't think those are the only people they single out. I think they single out people who are going to be a little more defiant towards their rules, and whether it's their mail rules or their special management unit rules like they have up here, which you get 1 hour, so I say, fuck your 1 hour. I don't care about your 1 hour. I'm going to stay out until you guys get your team together, and then I'll lock down. But it all started, from my charges. They don't like that. From day one, I've been up here for over 2 years now, I think 25, 26 months, because I have my charges of assault on a corrections officer. Of course, it's aggravated assault because it's a corrections officer. Not because he was hurt, not because of anything, but just because he's an officer, it's aggravated assault. Nobody was injured. Nobody was hurt. I've told you all this before, but... Yeah.
Let me ask you a personal question. Can I ask you a personal question?
Yeah.
What makes you decide, like when they come and tell you to, rack back, what makes you decide to push the envelope to as long as you can?
Well, there's a couple reasons. I want my fucking legal time. I want my calls. You know what I mean? So, everybody else gets, they get 17 hours of legal call access per day because they get a tablet. I don't get a tablet. They won't give me one. They've still never really clarified why. But even those who don't get a tablet, you get 2.5 hours of day room time. I don't. I get one. They give me 1 hour of day room time. That's it. So, if I need an hour and a half, 2 hours, 3 hours, I'm going to get as much as I can. So if they come and tell you need to walk down, it's been 60 minutes. I don't care. Whatever.
And you said, and you did say, you also said that, you be telling them that you need a slotted amount of time to make these legal calls, and they don't even release you to do it.
Yeah, they almost never do. So even when they, let's say they almost never let me out during the designated time that I request. So, let's say I ask for a call from 4 to 5, and they actually open my door at 4. It's still not realistically possible for me to get 60 minutes of legal call access, because I would have to know that it's 4 o'clock or coming up to be 4 o'clock, be ready and up and awake and ready to go. It takes me 10 minutes to get ready, so I'm losing 10 minutes there. Then each call and connect, even just to call you or to call any lawyer, it takes about 3 or 4 minutes just to get through, and I have to, listen to all the prompts and stuff. So I'm losing 10 minutes there, 12 minutes there to make 3 calls. So I only get about 40 minutes of legal call access and then it's filled with anxiety and am I going to get through? And then, can you call me back in an hour? Espinosa, call me back in an hour. I'm like, they don't know my situation. I can't. I got to call now. Like, can you call back 30 minutes? Like, maybe.
This call is originating from the Maricopa County 4th Avenue Jail.
They're putting me in an impossible situation, even with my right to retain a private attorney, which is I've had before this court-appointed one I have here, countryman who I've heard nothing but bad things about from my other legal defense team. He's not going to talk to me. They're like, yeah, I wouldn't expect him to. They're telling me he's never reached out to me. He's never answered my calls. He doesn't answer my letters. I've read nothing but bad case law on him. Kenneth Countryman. He's just another guy just getting his bread and butter off me. So he's getting paid his little $175 an hour for county contract with me as a private attorney, and then I'm just another black and brown inmate getting fucked over on his dime. It's so many people here going through that shit, and I don't know.
I've always hear bad things about Maricopa. That's how you say it?
Yeah. There's I've been in the system for like 18, 19 years in the criminal justice system, the adult one, and I've read so much over the past 15 years that one of their key factors is here for people like me and people, is treat them really shit. It's a nationwide thing, like in Ohio, it's a big thing. I forgot their Cook County jail or whatever. Treat them like shit. Make them want to get a plea. So you got people out here signing a natural life, man. I just want to get out of here because.
You there?
With given fair amount of food, even calories and visits, treated like human beings. If they were treated innocent until proven guilty, they wouldn't be taking all those pleas. I think it's 98% of all the arrests out here, or all the cases that end up getting convictions, they end in plea agreements. So, and that's their main weapon is plea agreements. And how do we get inmates to sign plea agreements? It's you treat them like shit. I remember hearing that every time I've been here on appeal. When I was originally here in 2005 and 6, man, I can't wait to get to the yard, dog. Like, I didn't understand it then, and I understand why they said that now. But dude, why do you want to go to prison? Nah, man, well, it's better there because I'm going there regardless. Was their case, but is their point? And they want to hurry up and get out of here. Because everything's bad here. From the hygiene that they issue you is dry and.
Are they still giving out that food?
Yeah, still slop every day except for the weekends. They give just peanut butter and one little tiny pat. I don't even want to say peanut butter and jelly because that's a lie. It's peanut butter and a drop of jelly, kind of twice a day on the weekend, Saturday and Sunday. Other than that, slop and.
What about that bar? The last time I talked to you, they had some type of supplement bar that they was giving y'all. I don't remember the name of it.
No, they're not giving they give cereal, but they've been doing that for the last year and a half, that's only on the weekends, on the mornings, but sometimes they say they don't have it, but which I think they're just selecting which inmates they want to give it to. Withholding it from some people. I used to have to fight for it. You don't get it because you get a kosher diet. You don't get cereal. I'm like, dude, it says it's kosher right there. Well, the kitchen told us, and then they'd lie, and I'd have to write a grievance. And a month later, they'd finally start giving it to me. But they just do everything they can to try to fuck with people here. Just taking their tablets, not giving them enough time out.
So why they won't give you a tablet?
Well, they've said a few different reasons, but they've never really been totally clear.
You have 1 minute remaining.
Because I got disciplinary infractions of...
This call is originating from the Maricopa County 4th Avenue Jail.
Disciplinary infractions for talking shit to the DOs. So, but I've read the policy and it clearly states that you're not supposed to take the tablet away. You're still supposed to give it to them, just take away the good functions for entertainment, which they already did that on my tablet. It's disabled.
Did you ask your lawyer? Did you tell your lawyer about that?
He court. I've never talked to my attorney before, so he won't take my calls or answer my mail or nothing. So I don't even think he knows he actually represents me, Jay Renee. I think the court appointed him to represent me full counsel on one case, but advisory counsel on the other 6. I don't think he knows that because I don't think he's reading the court orders that come in through the mail to him. Anyways.